Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age Origins, and we are in our first camp. And I'm going to come over
What
and
do you
talk
wish
to
of me?
Morgan. Last time I tried to talk to her, she got mad at
If
me.
you must.
Can you teach others to become shapeshifters? I think. Did you grow up in the? Have you ever been hunted by? I know we did do the shapeshifter thing. I know she did grow up in the wilds.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You could if you wanted to. You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going and you remained unnoticed?
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
That's true. Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Interesting. And that was quick thinking. I'm supposed to be surprised you're a good liar? Oh my gosh. What happened to the poor man?
Who cares? As I recall, he was executed.
Oh my
The
god.
point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet here you are. Which is just what came up here. Oh.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay. So it didn't improve her attitude towards me. Let's talk to her. Well, let's talk to Stan. I'm curious about Stan.
It's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedek at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves. Let me see your wares. No, you're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a
Little
bother
gents.
to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Okay. Who's this over here? That's someone different. So we got two different type of merchants?
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares. So what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there too, merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost ties. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
No, I see. Better do something with them than leave them to rot.
That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Have you heard any rumors?
I hear that Tyr Loghain, the regent, is calling for new levies of troops. He wants to rebuild the army we lost at Astagar. Thing is, there's not a lot of spare men to be found. Out of Dragon's Peak, there's press gangs roaming around, grabbing any free man they can lay their hands on. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Okay. But what do these goods come from? Not the deep roads?
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Ties, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
Yeah, I know. What do you mean?
People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Yeah, people when they flee take what they can, so they do leave a lot of stuff behind. So actually, I don't blame him at all. It's just human nature to do that. Everyone has to make a living somehow.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
You didn't mention your son in your tale.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think. And he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Okay, well that was generous of you. So you get a free helper. Blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Okay. Do you happen to have a backpack? Yes, you do. And I have enough for that. Okay, so what do we need? The versatile dragon's bone. What? Dawn of the Dead. What is it? Requires magic. Requires strength. Christopher's foil. Proving helm. Blood dragon. Cannot equipped item on this character. Oh, this is for the dog. If I were to use him. Enchanters. Okay. What I'm interested in is this stuff here too. Do we have any flasks? Do we have any flasks? Empty flask. Unstable pigeon. It's a gift. Chastity belt. Cat ladies. Butter fences on the soap. Ugly boots. I'm pet rock. Oh my gosh. I need a flask. Stick. Hand puppet. I need we don't have any. Oh, here we go, flasks. Well, that's more than I can. Well, I can afford it, but let's just do 50. Yep, let's do 50 for now. Two. And they don't have the tomb of. This is what use. This tomb gives the leader 1 point to spend on talent or spell, but is rendered useless afterwards. Oh, tomb. These are all mages. Journeyman tomb. Okay, so that's something I could do. Lesser health poultice. 6, we got plenty. Okay. But they don't have any acid flasks. I didn't see any anyway. No, this is where they would be at. Okay. And then we have this other one over here. Who are you?
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
And how did you know Duncan?
It's a bit of a tale, that is. But I'm the one who brought the Grey Wardens back to Ferelden. Well, I was one of the ones. There were a lot of us. Maker's breath, I'm a bit nervous. Honoured to be here, really.
What promise did Duncan make you?
My family, well, past a bit checkered to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden Commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlan banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
And what happened next?
Hard to say. After King Arlan died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
So what favor did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
Couldn't you just go there yourself?
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Why didn't Duncan help you? How will reclaiming the peak help the Wardens?
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Why didn't Duncan help you?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least?
Your family's space will be rewarded. I will help you. I'll think about it. Quest updated. Soldier's Peak. Agree to help Levy explore southern Ojibata. Return to 100 years. Levy has found a path through the maze of subterranean tunnels to the peak, but he needs your help. Should I just go ahead and take it? I mean, I know I
You
will.
considered my offer? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned too long, if you ask me.
Yeah, let's go to Soldier's Peak. Yeah, I'll be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay, the history of Drydens. In the years following the siege of Soldier's Peak, all those who carried the Dryden name were hunted by King's forces. Our noble Dryden name was smeared, and all lands and holdings belonging to the Drydens were seized by the crown. The king feared that the rebellion started by Sophia would be kept alive by her loyal friends and family, and anyone with connections to the Drydens suffered greatly. It is little wonder then that the few remaining Drydens found themselves with no allies and nowhere to turn. Interesting. Sophia Dryden. Sophia Dryden is a Fenelon's light and her most brilliant jewel. Nothing on this earth. It's a young. Okay. Levy offered. Dryden was the hero. Soldier's Peak. So that should be on my map now, I guess. Oh, and he disappeared. Okay. So there's Sando for enchantments. Sten. I was going to talk to Sten.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think I should get to know you. Let's just get a few things straight.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Are you alright? You were in that cage for weeks. Yeah, I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Qunari before. Tell me about your people.
No.
Really? No, why not?
People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Yeah, you said you were in the army. Are you alright? You said you were in the army.
I am.
Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, elf.
What do you mean by that?
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands.
Okay. So you guys don't come from the islands?
We do now.
Okay. Where did you come from before?
Somewhere else.
Can you be more specific? Are you always as bad about answering questions?
Generally. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate.
Are you alright? You were in the cage for weeks.
You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
Okay, we should get moving.
As you wish.
So he is not going to be friendly. Okay. So where's my doggy at? There's the dog. Oh, there you are.
Oh, why, you little...
Did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again? Are you harassing my dog? What? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, it was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off. Bad dog. That's not very nice. Well, he is a war dog.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish. If you've had it and didn't know it, it probably was tasty. I never feed you another human being. Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
He wags his tail.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
That's the thought that counts. He means well. You'd be stinker than what normally goes into them. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. Why doesn't he? Yeah, I think he thinks you need more meat on
I
your
think
bones.
I have enough meat where it counts, and I certainly don't need it in my pack. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. It was a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
All right. What is this? Yeah, I think I'll just watch him.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Okay. Trying to find a way through the earth, are you? All dogs dig. He goes back to digging. Oh, don't be silly. You'll just mess up the... I'm going to take some... Alright, have fun then. Alright. Let's talk to her. Running
Yes?
fire. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
So it's just a dream. Why say it's a vision? So it's a dream. Why say it's a vision?
I have had dreams. This was different somehow. When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
And this made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
The Chantry says the Master has left us.
He's still here. I hear him in the wind and the waves. I feel him in the sunlight that warms my skin. I know what the Chantry says about the Maker, and what should I believe? What I feel in my heart, or what others tell me?
Yeah, that's true. Are you saying the Chantry is wrong?
They said my ideas were blasphemy. But is it so bad if what I believe gives me comfort? If it could give someone else comfort? I know what I know, and no one will ever make that untrue.
Okay. Interesting.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Can you teach others to be a Templar? Tell me about the Grey Warden. So how did you become a Grey Warden? Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days.
Oh my god.
Brings a tear to the eyes, you know.
He's too funny. Oh. So you stay at Templar out of settlement? Sentiment. So this is where you deflect questions with humor, right?
I'd use my shield if I could, but I think you might actually spot me hiding behind it. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
You don't have to tell me then. I was just curious.
Then let's just get back to what we were doing. No offense, but I'd really rather not discuss it.
Oh, he had some bad. Oh, he went down. Ooh, disapproves of me by one. Okay. Don't talk to him about being a Templar. And so I was looking around this campsite going, where did we get all this equipment? Because, you know, we don't even have backpacks on. All we have are just our weapons. Oh my god. Yeah, I love these games for that. Okay, so I think we've talked to everybody. So let's just go and leave onto the next world map. Which I think was over here. And I think it's not. It's over here. Is it here? World map. Yep.
On it.
All right. So.
Yes.
Him.
Yes.
And her.
Indeed.
Okay. Cool. So we were here, Lotharen, and now we can go here to outskirts. We can go up here to Soldier's Peak, Denerin. That's the party camp now. Okay. So now we're open to go to anything, but here we can't because we've already been to Lotharen. So do we? I assume. Does this map move up, north, south, whatever? I mean, can we go any further than just these? A fishing village on the shores of Lake. Where should we go? We want to do this because supposedly from what he said, there are things that we could use up there. Or should we go over here? The edge of the Bralian forest, the dangers of which are well recorded in local... Let's try this up here first, the Soldier's Peak. Which means we're going by all of these different places here.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak.
I was thinking it was a mountain.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
How did you find that path of yours? She's impressive, that's for certain. Now, how did you find that path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just tell me.
It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad, I tried going through the tunnel by myself. Got horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it.
Why didn't you mention this before?
I didn't want you to think I was some moon-addled simpleton. I've me wits about me. But enough of that. I'll follow you, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
I expect there is too.
Looks
Best
like it's
updated. Okay.
seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey.
Okay, so this is the world map, or these are the tunnels, actually. Can I do anything around here? All ice. Oh. Okay.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
It was like a walking dream.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
The world is full of mysteries.
Yes, Warden.
Okay. How did we get from there to here? Oh, I was doing... Okay. Anything I can pick up here?
Watch for the demons.
Okay, what did we just run into? Behind us. They came from behind us. I think. That's Dan. What did he just do? Okay. Where you at? Oh, there they are. Okay, what are they? Skeletons? Yep, that's exactly what they are. Alright, you're gonna come up here. Come on.
They'll never know what hit him.
I'm actually gonna come up here. And then you're gonna backstab him. Okay. What are you doing just standing there? And you are doing what? I don't think frost weapons are going to do any good here because, well, maybe it will. I think it'd be better if we had fire.
Too easy. Either you or me.
Okay. Me.
It isn't gonna be me.
Alistair. Pummel strike. You also have that. Oops, come on, come on. No, no. I don't care.
Now defend yourself.
Oh, we got more coming. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't like the way... Okay, so you are going to... That. Oh, we got more coming up there too.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Oh, they're shooting at us from up there. Okay, I see. Oop.
Let us end.
Oh, and he's down. Me. Oh, that's you. Sorry, wrong one. Who are you? There you are. You keep getting shot at. All right, you need to come up here.
Military striking.
And
Coming.
you need to kill yourself. Come on, get up there. Oop, and I'm almost dead. Oh, come on. You need to engage. Oop, we got more.
No.
You need to get up here. Alright, come on. You. Shoot. Oh, already done. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Gold. What? Okay. More? Wow. You here?
Yeah.
Shall be as you say.
I knew it was gonna be tough here. Oh, and there's more! Oh my goodness, they're just swarming us. Yeah, I kind of figured this was gonna be tough. Okay, now we got more up here. And you... Oop! Shoot that one.
Right.
Okay. I may not be making this one. I may not be. Surviving this one.
I go.
Okay. Me.
Let's get started.
Okay.
Go where?
Come on, move it up here to one of them.
It shall be as you say.
Okay. Me backstab this one. Oop, I'm almost dead. He's almost dead. Yep, he's dead. Why did... Okay, you need to come up here. Oh, and I'm dead now. Okay. Okay, we're all gonna die here. I see that. We're all dying. We're all dying. Yep, he died.
Very well.
Okay, let's get this one.
Oh, this should be good.
You're not doing much damage to it. Why not?
I am your death.
Yeah, she's not doing much damage to it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo that one. Okay, so this might be a little too much for me right now. I need to get back. How do I get out of the world map? I think I came this way, right? Because the tunnels are here. Am I going the right way? Oh, this is where the tunnels are at. Oh, this is how we came in. Yeah, okay. Interesting.
I don't understand. You look like a woman.
Well, I am a woman.
You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Really? Why not?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
Hi, Cleo. That's not very... that's not a universal truth. Some women do fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
I don't wish to be men. They wish to be women who fight. You think they can't be women because women don't fight? They don't wish to be man. They wish to be a woman who fight.
Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable.
I'm a woman and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
Okay. He didn't like that. Too bad, Sten. I'm sorry if I didn't meet up to your expectations. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode, and when we come back, I think we'll go to that first area that's right to the, to the east of us? Yeah. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.